In our home. It's a look at how the American family is evolving.
Welcome to our home. Mi casa es su casa.
With 4 generations under one roof,
I'm blessed to be able to have my mom with me, my daughters with me, and my grandbabies with me. El mundo!
the Lowe family from Grand Rapids, Michigan, is proud to be part of a growing movement. One of the nearly 18% of Americans living in a multi-generational home. That is Jade Lowe, the 29-year-old mom of 3 who made the choice to live with her 84-year-old grandmother, her mother, and younger sister to prioritize stability and financial freedom.
The price of rent.
Housing costs rising through the roof, with the average rent in the U.S. at $1,406. The median mortgage, $1,902. 1 in 3 adults ages 18 to 34 also live at their parents' home.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Apollonia. Thanks for taking a minute to click on this video. I hope you do enjoy it. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. I do respond to comments, and let's get right into this video. But as you just saw in that video, we are talking about people living together, like multi-generation family homes becoming a thing. And not to say that this hasn't been a thing in the past. Some people continue to live like this. They always have lived like this, and this is all they know. It's not so uncommon in other countries, but with America, it's something that you don't, I would say, I feel like you don't see it on like a regular basis, even though we know it's happening. And I just contribute this to like the system like almost failing us in a sense. We were fed the American dream since we were kids, right? I think we all, like growing up, we're told, you know, once you get done with school, you know, you marry, you have kids, and you know, you want a little house with a white picket fence, right? That's all the dream that we've been sold. And I'm not saying that that's not doable for a lot of people, but now, especially in today's climate, that's very hard for a lot of people to do. So while they're calling this a movement in the video, I don't feel like it's a movement. I feel like people have been forced to do this. Technically, if one of my kids had a kid any day now, which most of them are old enough to have kids, then we would be a multi-generational family, because it would be our kids, their kids, so that's 3 generations right there under one roof. So it's not too far-fetched. But my thing is, a lot of people are having to resort to this because financially they're not able to move on their own. You saw in that video, rent is going for $1,400 depending on the amount of bedrooms. I feel like that could easily get you 1 bedroom. I'm not even sure if you can do a 2-bedroom, you know, with that price nowadays. And they're saying that, you know, a mortgage is upwards of almost $2,000 a month. And a lot of people are paying so much more than that, even for apartment living. I don't know how people are going to continue to survive and just meet their everyday basic needs. So many people are already struggling. I don't know how they're going to continue to do this. Everything's going up. The wages aren't going up, which is the most concerning. These companies are making billions and trillions of dollars, but yet the average person is struggling to pay their bills on time. They're struggling to pay their rent. They're struggling to put food on the table. They're struggling to pay for their medications. This can't be okay. In the same breath, I do want to encourage you guys. I know things are hard for a lot of people, but if you're living in an apartment or you're renting a home, I do encourage you to take a day and talk to a mortgage lender, talk to somebody at your financial institution, because sometimes the rate for a mortgage is actually cheaper than rent. I promise you guys. I know a lot of people are complaining that their mortgage is going up and things like that. I don't know. I think that's because they have an adjustable or a variable rate when it comes to their mortgage, but you don't necessarily have to do that. I can't remember the process for us, but I can assure you that I'm paying less than we were on our place that we rented, and we were paying, I think it was like $1,350, so $1,350 a month. Our mortgage, if I told you what we were paying for our mortgage right now, you would probably fall out. And I'm seriously telling you guys, I'm paying less for my mortgage for my home than people are paying for rent. So don't get discouraged. Talk to your financial institution, whoever you need to speak to, and find out. You don't know unless you ask and sit down. Like, you might automatically assume that you don't qualify, and you will. I don't know where we're heading, but it's actually kind of scary. And I want to go ahead and let you guys know that DoorDash and Klarna teamed up together. So Klarna is a payment system, if you will. I almost feel like it's a modern day layaway where you can make payments on the items that you purchased in 4 installment payments. So that's just a sign of the times we're in. Do I think they should partner with DoorDash? I mean, DoorDash typically delivers food. Like, I think they can run other places, but mostly you're going to order fast food with that. So I don't think think like paying $50 and breaking that down is justifiable. But you know, it's like if you're able to get Klarna, I feel like if anything you should spend it on groceries. So yeah, but it's just a sign of the times we're in, where they're trying to get people to spend money that they don't have, yet people are struggling to make ends meet and having to do the generational family situation. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.